Peace to the gods. I love myself. Peace reflection. I'm here with a video. I'm gonna drop a new video. I'm here with my God.
Peace to the gods and
Peace.
goddesses.
Peace. Peace reflection. Peace to the gods. You feel me? Like I said, we here. We're gonna make a video. We're gonna be talking about the rise of the divine feminine energy coming back into power, and for mans to really tap in with their true feminine energy, they have to we grounded right now. We in nature, we grounded, you feel me? Gotta stay grounded, you feel me? And for a man to really truly tap in with his divine feminine energy, you feel me, and wish his true potential, first you must isolate yourself 30 through 90 days before you talk to a woman. You need to isolate yourself 30 through 90 days. You need to be grounding yourself in nature, you feel me, before you talk to a woman. Like you must get in tune with mother, and you must get in tune with the sun, Atum, you feel me, getting the photons and stuff to help activate your DNA, you feel me? And I know, we still gonna be supporting carbonation, we still supporting the movement regardless what people see on the internet, you feel me? Like you can, like, to join carbonation, it's basically like a, what was that? Oh yeah, little bird. Yeah, to join carbonation, you can't join something that you already are. Like us doing this, us doing the work, making the videos, that's all it is. Proclaiming the kingdom of God, dropping the videos, getting the information out there. Like, my information is in the description, so anybody trying to join me on the journey, me and my God is on the journey, we welcome for y'all to join the journey. But for a man to truly tap in with his divine feminine energy, he got to connect with Mother Nature. He got to connect with Mother Nature, and he got to isolate himself 30 through 90 days. Like, before you talk to a woman, make sure you connect with your mother first. Honor your mother and honor your father. You must be flexible, and you must be androgynous. You got to be androgynous too as well, for a fact, And we basically talking about talking about polygamy is basically the future, and it's getting to a point where that's what we heading to, because man's got to understand that it's more women than men's on the planet. Why? Because women are more of a observer than men's. So if anything breaks out or anything happens, women will be the ones that will pretty much survive more than men's. It's because women's are more in tune with their divine feminine. They will find a way to connect with mother. They will. Like, we the providers and protectors. We supposed to, show them the way. We supposed to guide them. We supposed to protect the earth. Men's are the military of the earth, of Mother Nature, Planet Kai. But a lot of men are too busy focusing on the books and these biblical false deity. I can't say deity, these biblical gods in these books, Jehovah, Yahshua, Jesus. It's good to look up these gods in these Bibles, but these gods in these Bibles ain't gonna show you how to actually connect with mother. But when you look at these gods and these biblical gods in these books and these Bibles that really truly don't exist for real, if it's not ancient Egyptian gods and goddesses, deities, they pretty much going to show you to connect back with mother. Cause that's the only way. When you follow the 40 laws of Maya, it's going to show you how to connect back with mother. And when you connect back with mother, that's when you will truly tap in with your divine feminine energy. Because every woman, every man must be masculine and feminine. But just don't be masculine and feminine. You got to be divine masculine and feminine. You got to tap in with your true divinity. So me and her, we poly, most definitely, and she understand that being in a polygamous relationship is the best thing around this time, you know, because it would truly show who the man is, you feel me, in his natural state. It would truly show her who the man is in his natural state. And if a man truly find a woman that is okay, she might don't know about polygamy or poly, but if you show her and break it down to her what it actually is, and you know she willing to, like, you know be poly with you, she willing to become polygamous with you in a relationship, then she basically is tapping in with her true goddess and her true divine feminine, you feel me, as well. You know, so what you think about that? About polygamy is basically going to be like the future.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of women, they have to, you know, really understand like what's the true meaning behind it. And a lot of women, I know they have issues with connecting with other women, but once they connect with another woman on a, you know, mental, emotional, spiritual, you know, connection aspect of things, then, you know, they can have a better understanding of it. And poly is just pretty much about, you know, building with your partners and, you know, having that understanding with them, having that connection with them, and, you know, just knowing the reasons why you are in a poly relationship, you know, with your partners.
Facts.
And, you know, everybody is not going to understand why people want to be in poly relationships, but at the end of the day, you can't worry about, you know, what people think about, you know, your relationship with your partner.
Yeah, and also being, you know, like my goddess was saying about shadow work too. I was talking to her about shadow work. She asked me about, you know, what is shadow work is, and like, you know, can you like break it down what shadow work is? Because I mean, I've been doing a lot of shadow work myself, and I tell her, like, shadow work is basically like, okay, we brought up in this world. They gave us a lifestyle. They gave us a culture. They really didn't give us no culture. I mean, United States of America, we know it's a code. You know, we living underneath somebody else's rules and regulation. You know, and doing shadow work is basically going within yourself, creating a whole nother lifestyle for yourself, you know, outside of the lifestyle, outside of the natural, I mean, just being natural overall, you know. And doing shadow work is basically like, okay, her name is Janae, my name is Jamal, but doing shadow work is basically, it's basically having a ego death. It's basically killing the ego, having an ego death, creating an alter ego, creating another person within yourself outside of the character. Because Jamal is my old self. Jamal, that's a character that was created when I first came out the womb. You feel me? And then when I self-mastery myself within my spiritually awakening, and I start connecting with nature helped me tap into a deity, to a God deity. So, you know, so does her. Like, she connect with nature a lot, and she tap into a goddess deity. So that's why she able to understand what poly is, because she connect with mother. That's why I'm able to know what poly is, because I connect with mother. But when you first start having your, you know, your first awakening, you feel me, you ain't gonna be really into it like that till you keep on connecting with mother. When you keep on connecting with mother over and over again, that's when you're gonna start getting the light codes, and you're gonna start getting the downloads from mother and from your father Amarad too. You know, so, you know, that's basically what it is. Like, to survive, you know, the best survival method is polygamy. You feel me? It's all about survival. It's all about soul bonding. Soul bonding is all about survival. And, you know, I just see, like, people that try to do the monopoly thing, it don't really work, because people gotta understand that's European way of doing things. Like, we try, Black people are tropical people. We tribe type of people. You know, it was a natural thing to be out here in nature like this. To be out here in nature like this, living like this. Be out here in nature like this, grounded. Always be connected with the earth, you know, not living in the boxes and, you know, the apartments and stuff like that. You know, just being out here in nature. You feel me? And a man having, you know, multiple wives and big families and stuff, like, you feel me? Because our true nationality, we are indigo, we are Indians, you feel me? That's who we are. We really are Indians or Native Americans. That's who we are in America. And like I said, like, I understand that you feel me, y'all saw carbonation or whatever, you know, the whole movement or whatever. You know, y'all saw what we was doing. We went to the tropics. We left the country and stuff like that. And I'm telling y'all don't have to leave the country. Y'all can do it here. Y'all can do it here. Only thing you got to do is connect with mother. You feel me? Y'all got to understand. I understand when you get closer to the equator, you feel me? You will feel the different radiation from the sun. But like I said, don't go based on what you see off the internet, because the internet might be false information. You know, they might say, oh, it's no vitamin D from the sun here, you know, in the United States of America, where we basically where we at, oh, for real. And they might say, oh, if you get closer to the equator, go to the Caribbeans, the tropics, Central America, South America, they might say, oh, vitamin D there. But you can't go based off what they say on the internet, because they give you misinformation. So, and then sun give out photons. And like I said, if you somewhere where there's a lot of green at, that's all that matters. Like if you know, if the sun wasn't giving out the certain food for the earth, it won't be no green here. It won't be no chlorophyll. It won't be no green. Like, none of this would be green. All this would be brown right now. And I understand, like, they say in the United States of America, it had 4 seasons and stuff like that. But like I said, I understand it is an unnatural environment to a certain extent. She even agreed with me too. But when you really go deep into nature, you will realize that it's food everywhere. It's edibles, it's herbs, it's so much stuff everywhere. But you gotta go deep into nature. You can, like, in the United States of America, you will find all type of stuff. The 3 P's that I be telling people, you know, the 3 P's that I came up with that you gotta follow is study the plants, study the plants, study the planet, and study peace. When I mean peace be still with yourself, your inner peace, your internal peace. So your internal peace is going to determine your external peace. That's basically how the way I say it. But polygamy is the future, because it's all about foundation. It's all about legacy. It's all about, you know, your offspring. And you gotta understand, you know, if you're a type of man and you're looking forward to have a certain amount of family, a certain amount of children, then you know most definitely that, you know, you might not get that amount of children out of that one woman. So you're gonna have to have another woman. You gotta look back into the Adam and Eve story. You know, I know it was, even though it might not be true, but you gotta look at it like this. Adam and Eve was together, right? They had children, and they children had children. You feel me? After a while. But like I said, just look into indigenous tribes, and then you understand that we always been polygamy. We always been doing the poly thing. And women's gotta understand, like, if you're not into poly, you basically selfish. That's a form of selfishness, and we gotta overcome a lot of our demons. Our demon is basically a low vibrational thought form. We gotta overcome our demons. We gotta overcome our trauma, and we gotta overcome selfishness. We gotta overcome selfishness, you know. And we need more sisterhoods. You feel me? A true sisterhood is basically a woman that's willing to build a connection with a woman king. You feel me? With a woman that have a king. You know, like, you feel me? I just look at it like it don't make no sense that a woman have all these friends, are distractions. Friends just support your lower self, don't support your higher self. So it don't make no sense for a woman to have all these women around her, right? And she got a vision with a man, right? But you got to hide your man away from the women. What's the point of you having them women around you, right? If you can't build a bond with your man, with the other women that you connecting with, because we all don't need to be separated, and we all don't need to be like, oh, I got my thing going on with my man, and you know, I don't have a man at the moment, and you know, this is my home girl. Well, I see her when I see her, when she not like, nah, get out of that. Like, that's the old way of doing things. You know, but you know, before we close this out, you got anything else to say about the polygamy thing?
No.
You don't got nothing else to say?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So basically, before I wrap this up, basically, you know, the polygamy thing is the future. You know, every man is masculine and feminine. Before a woman to true tap in with her true divinity and her true feminine energy, she got to be into poly. That's the only way. Because it's not a lot of good mans out here. It's not a lot of good, you know, mans that are leading an example, that want to put the woman on the throne out here. It's a lot of mans that's out here that is monopoly, but you know, they not tapped in with their true divinity. They not tapped in with their true divine feminine. And you might get with a man that might be spiritual, and he might not be into the poly thing, and he might be divine masculine, but he's not divine feminine. So he gonna be too busy demanding things from you, controlling you, bossing you around. You feel me? You know, he ain't gonna really care about sisterhood. You feel me? He only gonna care about brotherhoods, and he only gonna care about stroking his ego and being in power and being on the throne, while his woman is not on her throne. Because he might, okay, it's like he only want his voice. You feel me? Like, I'm willing to invest into my woman and want her to be on my platform, and I would want my woman to have a voice. I just don't only want a voice about things. Like, I want my woman to have a voice too. I want my woman to be part of what I'm doing. I don't want to just, it's always about me, because that's selfish. But anyway though, peace and love, family. I'm out. Gang.